Hello guys, let's start with another problem which is known as merge two sorted list. So here we are given with two linked lists which are already in sorted order. Okay, so in ascending order they are already present and we have to merge them in sorted manner as well. Already both lists are sorted. What could be the logic? So according to my understanding, as both lists are already sorted, what we can do, we can take a dummy linked list node, let's suppose answer, and put a value of -1 in it. Okay. Now we'll traverse through both the sorted linked list until and unless either of the one becomes one null. That means either of the one linked list reach to its end. Okay, so we'll loop around both with this condition and we'll check whether the value of L1 node is less than L2 node. If it is less than, then we'll add that into our answer linked list, and our answer linked list would be into our answer linked list answer dot next actually. Okay, and then when we'll increment our our linked list which we were pointing to our answer linked list. Otherwise we would attach our L2 linked list into answer dot next and we'll increment our L2 linked list. In this while loop, if any one of the L1 or either L2 linked list reach to its end, then the while loop is also ended. And if at last any of the linked list is present or left behind without traversal of any of the nodes in that, then we can traverse it with using if conditions. Correct? So let's try this approach. First of all, let's take dummy linked list for each. L1 is equals to list dot list1 and list node L2 is equals to list2. Let's create an answer list linked list which store -1 as the value as it states the dummy answer linked list starting with -1. Okay, now let's try to compare both the lists. How we'll compare? We'll use a while loop that while L1 is not equals to null and L2 is also not equals to null. If both are not equals to null or either both are not equals to null or not pointing to the end of the linked list L1 and L2, then we'll enter in this loop and check if L1 dot val is less than L2 dot val. If it is, then yeah, here I'll point answer with list dot temp. Okay, so that our answers head remains intact. Okay, so temp dot next is equals to L1 and L1 is equals to L1 dot next, as we have to increment this node whose value is less than and less than the value of other linked list node, because we are putting that L1 into our temp dot next, so we are incrementing L1. Otherwise we'll put into the temp dot next L2 and increment our L2 to the next value. Got it? At last, we'll be also incrementing our temp. Correct? That temp is equals to temp dot next. Got it? If either of the one linked list reach to its endpoint and start pointing towards null, and if any and the other linked list contains some of the nodes or left behind traversal of some of the nodes, what we'll do? We'll put a condition for both the linked list, as we don't know which one is left behind, that if L1 is not equals to null, then temp dot next is equals to L1. Or if L2 is not equals to null, then temp dot next is equals to L2. Correct? At last, what we'll return? See, here our answers head is intact because we are using, while storing the all the nodes in our answer, temp list node. So then we can say answer dot next, as answer node stores -1. Okay, so it is dummy node. After that, our answer is present, which we got through the traversal of L1 and L2 and storing through the traversal of temp. Okay, so what we are doing, we are first initializing each list 1 and list 2 head nodes of our given inputs with the dummy list L1 and L2. Then we are creating another list node answer which points towards -1, that is dummy list node. Okay, then we are taking another list node temp which is pointing towards answer. Now we are traversing through L1 and L2 and comparing the values of L1 and L2 list nodes with each other. If L1.val is less than L2.val, then we are storing L1 into temp.next and incrementing our L1 to the next node. Otherwise, we are storing L2 into temp.next and incrementing our L2. At last of these condition, I am incrementing my temp, okay, which is pointing to the head answer. Got it? If after the traversal of L1 and L2, either of the node gets null and another list node contains some of the nodes, then I am using these two conditions, as I am not aware which of the list node would be left behind for traversal after this while loop. So I am putting these two logics for both, that if L1 is not equals to null, then temp.next is equals to L1, and if L2 is not equals to null, then L2 is stored into temp.next. At last, using the dummy linked list answer, I am returning answer.next, which is pointing toward to the head of our new linked list, which contains merge of two sorted list. Okay, now what could be the time and space complexity? As you can see, the time complexity would be big O of n plus m, where n is the length of the linked list L1 and m is the length of the list L2, and space complexity would be constant. Why? We are just creating list node to point towards L1 and L2 and a final dummy node, that is answer, to point towards our answer list. Okay, so because of this it is taking constant time. Got it? Let's try to run it. As you can see here also how it is moving. Let's try to run it. See, every test case has been passed. Here list 1 contains 1, 2, 4 and list 2 contains 1, 3, 4. So as we compare through these, we can see that first L1, L2, like this. Okay, let's try to submit it. Yeah, it is working absolutely fine. That's it. Signing off. Bye bye.